Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Batman Arkham Origins. The first commentary on the series, I believe. Not good. Oh boy. We just got done with Penguin and Deathstroke. Pretty awesome. Let's examine his body first.
I doubt Black Mask would trust Deathstroke with any useful information. I should follow Penguin's lead and hurry to Lacey Towers.
Yeah, sure. Alright, let's go. We should probably level up first. Just in case there ain't anything weird. Blade dodge takedown, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. Good old door.
Looks like I can use the remote claw I took from Deathstroke.
Okay, this one. Okay. Oh yeah. Come in, that swoop. Flying for days.
Alfred, get GCPD to take a look at the final offer. More to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip? Will do, sir.
Door.
Oppressed citizens of Gotham, your cries for help have been heard. I am Anarchy, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't lift a finger. And why would they? They've been bought and paid for, encouraged to turn a blind eye. If they won't act, I will. At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming of propaganda and consumerist garbage.
As if there isn't enough going on tonight. I should hurry to Lacey Towers before the cops destroy all the evidence from the crime scene Penguin mentioned.
I've got a story to tell you. About crime and violence. Greed and vengeance. But it's also a story of redemption. Of second chances. Of change. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
Oh, snap.
Over here.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest.
Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarchy says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Detonate, or stop them.
Oh, okay. So we gotta stop the first bomb. Oh. Alright, let's go. Try to go under there. Just gotta go around this, I believe.
Any available homicide units, please respond to 187 in the Bowery. Officers on scene report victim appears to have fallen from a nearby building.
Oh, snap.
Once the money's gone, we'll have a new system. A better one, where every win's equal.
Yo.
An end to the competition and
There's trouble.
You're gonna fight all of us?
They say money makes the world go round. but it also makes for excellent shackles. You're tied to your job, your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny thing your overpriced television seduces you. Imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free.
This is hopeless!
Can we change your mind? Can we work this out?
Not today. Gotta stop his mom.
Alfred, we've got a problem.
So I saw. This Anarchy fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
Alright, so there was a guy that fell off something right here. Oh, I didn't. It's a waypoint.
Wipe the street with them!
What is it?
Who's that?
Ain't no escape! Oh! Ah!
Stop gunning.
I don't know, man. I think we should seriously... Here, all this talk about the thing, it freaks me out. It's just some story people tell each other. It's like...
The police know the victim fell from a nearby building, but there's not much else in the file. His identity might shed some light on things. Brian Murphy, an account manager at the Gotham Merchants Bank. Cause of death, internal injuries sustained on impact. Now I know what happened. Time to find out how and why. This blood spatter indicates a high-velocity impact. I should check the roof.
Alright, set up there.
The railing here is broken. Was it an accident, or was he pushed? Huh. 2 sets of footprints means the victim wasn't alone. And the scattered paperwork suggests he had a briefcase. I need to find that. Interesting. There are 2 sets of fingerprints here. One belongs to the victim, the other to Robert Haynes, a well-known con artist. Alfred, I need the last known location of Robert Haynes. I'll send over everything I've got in case it helps.
No need, sir. I already have a search area. Check your display.
So, yeah. I'm thinking, right. Wait, alright, there we go. Where is this?
2,000 years later.
Alright. What have we got here? One of these. We'll have to take that. Oh, there he is. Ah, no.
me!
Yeah.
What do you want?
What happened to Brian Murphy?
We had a deal. He gave me the account numbers. I faked being a client and cleared out the account. In exchange, he gets a cut. It's a con I run 100 times. But then he starts to get nervous, tries to back out.
So you threw him off a roof?
I couldn't risk him warning the bank. I'll go to the cops. I had to protect my interests.
And how'd that work out for you?
Boom. Skills.
Alfred, contact the GCPD and let them know Brian Murphy's killer has been apprehended. Send over the evidence as well.
Consider it done, sir.
Alright, next we are gonna head over to Lacey Towers. If we can find it. Still can't find where Lacey Towers is. I feel like it should show it. And let's head over to the back gate first. No, I think that was what it said.
Two hours later.
Pretty Lacey. Okay. There we go. Yep. They got all these guys. Actually, I think they're cops. So. Let's use. Use this.
What was I thinking working on Christmas Eve? I should be at home in bed with a sandwich, a beer, and my girl.
You won't walk away from this. My sideline broke!
I'll be at a disadvantage if I can't tap into the cops' communications. I should hack their mobile relay station.
Rubio, what's your 20? On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Open and shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. I mean, we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies. Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time.
Yeah, except forensics will take all the credit. And I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call it first That all you got?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Grab that there, boy. Let's head on in. Let's discover what crime has been found about Black Mask's death.
The police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up.
True.
This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field. I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were two other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Wow, the brutality. Here. Get this. Oh, had it there.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked. She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker.
Oh, snap.
Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
All right, then. Minute. smoke bullets. Why not? Yes, I do.
Hi, Batman.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end it up there. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. And like always, stay
8-2.
cool, bros.
Come in, 8-2.
Batman.
Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you
Yeah.
raise Delta?